If you only knew how special you truly are. Yeah, yeah. You're so special, special, yeah. Don't let them get you down like that. Been oppressed and we bounce right back. You're so special, special, yeah. Black boy, you can be anything. Sister, so much you can achieve. You're so special. Did you know you got guts? You're so special. And you know we're all we got. You're so special, special, yeah. Did you know God called you special? Oh yeah, you're special.
Thank you. Hello everyone and welcome to another update with Locked In with the Liggins. I am so excited to have you all back here on the Liggins Family YouTube channel where we do lifestyle videos, DIY videos, travel videos, natural hair care product videos, and also we document our infertility journey. So if you're interested in any of those topics, definitely tune into our channel. Please subscribe if you like our content because we would love to have you be a part of the Liggins tribe. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome. Hello, I'm Mariah. Thank you so much for coming back. All right, so today is a sit down video I am doing for Vlognukkah. So if you don't know and you're new to our channel, Travis and I and Kyler and my family, we celebrate Hanukkah in the month of December. We are really excited. We don't celebrate in the ways that certain other faiths celebrate, but we're going to get into the particulars and the details to why we celebrate, how we celebrate all through the month of December. So you all will have those details for the month of December, and we're going to go over all of those things, but not in this video. In this video, I'm actually doing a video talking about the way I plan for Hanukkah / the Feast of Dedications. How do I plan for the Feast of Dedication? When do I start planning? And what kind of activities I do with Kyler to make it a whole lot of fun. So Kyler is our 5-year-old daughter. She goes to a charter school. She's involved in a whole lot of activities outside of the home. She is really, really active. And when the whole world is celebrating Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving, and they're doing all of those things, we have our own feast days that we celebrate in our faith that are different than the ones that you would see in the typical Americanized homes and what's advertised on TV. We do things completely different. And so what I do to make those days very special for her, because she's 5 years old and she's seeing a whole lot of things, I put in a whole lot of effort when it comes to planning and making sure that everything that we're doing here is a whole lot of fun. She's still learning her Bible content. She's still learning about her faith, her heritage, and her culture, but she's also still doing things that are a lot of fun to her, to where she can grow up with that magical feeling in her heart about Hanukkah, about the Feast of Tabernacles, about Passover, and about all the different feast days that we celebrate in our faith. And I have to make it a huge deal for her. It's a big deal already in our faith and our culture for us as adults, but for kids, you know, you kind of have to like butter it up with some really magical fun things, just because of the where they are with their little brains and, you know, how they're developing and just making stuff fun. So I wanted to create this video because I had so much fun planning for the Feast of Dedications. This is actually my first year actually planning for it and putting together activities. Last year when I celebrated, it was our first year celebrating with my mom and our family in Tennessee. We weren't able to do a lot of activities because unfortunately we had someone get sick, so we weren't able to do a lot. But this year we're going to be home for the feast day, and so I put in a whole lot of effort to make sure that I did a whole lot of things so Kyler can be hyped. So today I'm going to be showing you all what I do, and I made a list of like 8 things to talk to you all about on different topics on what I do with Kyler. So this video is going to be actually like geared toward kids and geared toward Kyler and just geared toward anybody that's in our faith that's interested in how to celebrate the Feast of Dedication. You know, we are so excited. We acknowledge our faith, our Hebrew faith, our culture, our heritage, and we are looking forward to celebrating. All right, so let's get to the video. Okay, Okay, so a lot of things that you'll see in this video, it's not just stuff that I do for Hanukkah or for the Feast of Dedication. I actually do these type of lessons and crafts and planning and all this stuff that I'm doing. I do it generally like throughout the year. So Kyler gets these lessons, crafts, and everything that I'm about to mention in this video year round. But around the feast day, these are days where I do maybe even more lessons, or if there's a feast day coming up, I push even more lessons or even more crafts, or I don't know. I just kind of hit it even harder a little bit. So I just want to make sure that that's clear, that we don't just do this around a feast day. So one of the first things that is important to us is Bible lessons. Well, Kyler's 5 years old, so the way we choose to do Bible lessons are a little bit different, so that way she can understand. So I ordered some books off of this awesome website that I will link below. It's called Bible Pathway Adventures, and I absolutely love their books. They are excellent. I love them. And so let me show you the ones that I have. So I have Clean and Unclean. This is an activity book for beginners. For us, when it says clean and unclean, we actually do not. We have dietary laws that are in the Bible. So we have certain things that we do not eat. Like we don't eat pork. We don't eat shellfish. All of that is catered to our faith. It's with our faith, and it's in the Bible. And so one of the things I love so much about this book is it makes it so much fun for kids to learn about those different things. Let me find one that Kyler... So it gives you a list of all the clean foods that we eat, and it gives you a list of all the foods that we do not eat in our faith here. And the cool thing about it is, if you're interested to know where in the Bible it says we shouldn't eat certain foods and we should eat this or XYZ, like you want that list, right up here at the top, it tells you, it says recommended reads, and it tells you where to go in the Bible to find it. So it says Leviticus chapter 11 and Deuteronomy chapter 14, and it is right up here at the top. I hope you all can see that. I'm sorry, my lighting is terrible today. I'm going to try to work on it as best as I can. But yeah, so it's clean and unclean foods. And what kids can do is they can go in here and they can color the clean foods that we eat. So they're learning about, you know, different things that we eat. And then in the back, it has like unclean. What are some foods that are unclean that we cannot eat, that we shouldn't eat? And then also it has flashcards that you can make. In the back, you can make different flashcards with the clean and unclean foods. So we do lessons like this. There's a book for the fall feast days that I absolutely love. And in the back, they have different crafts that you can do with your kids for fall feast days. And different lessons. I absolutely love it. There's so many crafts in here, and Bible lessons. So while we do the craft, I pull out the Bible. Kyler actually has her own Bible with Bible stories in it. I hate I don't have it right here with me. I think it's in her room actually, but I'll show her Bible in another video. But we have Bible studies, and we use her little kids Bible to talk about the Bible, and so that way she learns. But it's fall feast days, and this is literally catered to our faith. And we have a spring feast day book. It's an activity book, and it does the same thing, talk about the feast days / holidays that we celebrate in our faith, and it has a lot of the same things. We have the weekly Torah. So this one is the one that I use pretty much throughout the week with her. We have one for Passover. Passover is awesome. It's in April. That's when we celebrate it. But we have an activity book for that. So I would say definitely check out Bible Pathways. It is awesome. It has done so much for us. They also have a YouTube channel. I'm going to show the YouTube channel later on in this video, so you all can see the YouTube channel. But it's awesome too. I love going on there for videos and so much that they have available for kids. So number one, Bible lessons out of the activity books. It includes crafts. It includes, of course, the lessons that I mentioned, and it's so much fun to work with these, and it gives you a lesson to where you don't even have to like come up with a lesson for your kids. It's all right here. So definitely check out Bible Adventures. Right, so another thing that we do around Hanukkah or the feast day, we watch movies. So if I can find any fun movies that are cartoons that can kind of like show Kyler what's going on, she likes it. So one of our favorites is the Prince of Egypt. I will post a picture here so that way you can see the Prince of Egypt and what it looks like. It's one of our favorite movies. We love it. It's actually showing so much about who we are, what we believe, who we are as Hebrew people, and so much about our faith. So I get excited to show her that movie. She absolutely loves it and sings all the songs, and so we kind of made that like a tradition, and we watched that movie in the month of December. Another thing we do during this time, we take this time to reflect on our year and reflect like on self-love, self-care. And a big thing about self-love is representation. And so not only do we draw from our biblical content that we have learned, but I also use a lot of books that have been written by a lot of different authors. I love to read. If you haven't noticed, I have a very intense bookshelf, and I also run a booktube YouTube channel that's called Bookish with Mariah that I will link below this video if you want to check out my book recommendations. But reading is so important to me, and so I like to do around this time, Kyler and I get together as mom and daughter, and we just talk about self-love, some things that we love about ourselves, our appearance, our spiritual growth, our personal growth. And one of the things I like to do with her is read books, and we read books all year round. We do this all year round as far as talk about our spiritual growth and self-love. But I just wanted to show you some of the books that I got that her and I are going to be reading this month. It is one, Parker Looks Up. This is awesome. I thought this was a cool book. I have The Day You Begin. Here, this one is by Jacqueline Woodson. And then also Soleil, I hope I say it right, Soleil. But this one is by Lupita, which is a famous actress. And so I really love books that has a lot of representation in them. And so around this time, you know, we do it all year, but during this time, this month at least, I plan to read these books with her, talk about what they mean, and just kind of talk about the meaning of her beautiful brown skin and her kinky coily hair. I absolutely love that, and I'm looking forward to it. Another thing we do is crafts. I love to do crafts with Kyler, so I buy a lot of our crafting items from Dollar Tree. Actually, Dollar Tree and Target, they're super cheap on crafts. I'm going to show you guys what kind of crafts we're going to be doing from my Pinterest channel. So the winter crafts that we do is more so like winter themed. So we'll make like snowmen, we'll make like cocoa mugs, we'll do like some real fun things with like snow, anything like that. Nothing Christmas based, more so winter based, that's based on the new season that comes in, because we like to celebrate the excitement of a new season. And I like to you know, find like winter decor to of course decorate the home. And so one of the ways that I plan for this month is I look up a lot of different crafts, so that way when winter gets here or when December gets here and we're more so at home and we celebrating the feast day, some fun things that we can do together is just do some fun winter crafts that I find on Pinterest. And I'm going to show you all my Pinterest board in this video. Alright, so the next thing we do during this month, and another way that I make this super excited for Kyler celebrating the Feast of Dedications, is it is going to be shopping for decor. Now you all have already seen 2 videos that I posted with us shopping for decor. Of course, every year we may not go shopping for decor as we get more things, but right now we're still new to everything and we don't have a lot of decorations, so I could predict probably next year we're probably going to shop for decor too, because we are buying a house very, very soon. And with that being said, we are going to be looking for different items to fill up the house for the Feast of Dedication and to celebrate. And so I make it an adventure, a fun adventure for Kyler. She knows when we go buy things for the Feast of Dedication, she's really, really excited about it. So that's one of the things that I do, and to get her hype and get her involved. And she knows that this is the time we're going to decorate the house. Like, you know, we do different type of activities when I talk about crafting and when I talk about decorating, like wreath decorating. We make like a Hanukkah wreath for the doors. We are going to do our door, like actually put wallpaper on our door and decorate it once we get a house. That's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm going to put lights on it and make it magical. You know, just exciting for her. You know, as a kid, I think about her perception of everything and how she's seeing stuff. And growing up, I used to get excited about stuff like that. So I want her to have the same experience, but in the right faith, in our faith. So yeah, so I'm really excited about that. So we get excited about shopping together. We make it a thing, like a mom-daughter thing. You all will see Travis in these vlogs. It's just that these earlier vlogs that I recorded, he was like at work or doing something. So you all will see Travis. I know you all haven't seen him in the last vlogs or so, but he will be in our Hanukkah vlogs celebrating with us, and he's just as excited as we are. And so we are looking forward to that. So home decor and shopping is another way we make it a whole lot of fun for her. All right, so the next thing is cooking and baking. We love to make so many different types of foods during the month of December or all year round. To be honest, for any feast day, we actually include Kyler in the cooking. So she helps us cook. She helps us prepare the meals. Like if we're doing Passover, she helps prepare the lamb. If we're doing Hanukkah or the Feast of Dedication, she helps prepare any of the food that we're going to be using at that time. We like to use this website called kingdompreppers.com. Is it .com? No, it's .org. I'm sorry. kingdompreppers.org. I'll link it below this video. And they have some awesome recipes that's called Living Hebrew. So you can actually go on there and look at some of the recipes. Not only that, with those recipes, they have the Bible verse on where the food was derived from in the Bible itself. So you can actually go look it up yourself and see it. And it is so awesome. And so we're going to be making some dishes off of that website for this month, for the feast day. And we are looking forward to it. And we let Kyler help us cook, and that gets her so excited. Let me show you all some of the cutouts that I bought. Where are they? Okay, so I actually bought these cutouts. These are some cutouts that I bought for cookies. Last year we weren't able to use them, but we are using them this year. We won't be using this one or this symbol because these two symbols we actually don't use in our faith. But we will be using the Hanukkah, the menorah, because it has 7 branches, and that's what we use. And we'll probably use the little bowl here, and then the candle, because we do use candles. So we'll use 3 of these, not these 2 at the top, but we're gonna make cookies. So that's another way Kyler is able to be involved and get excited. She loves to cook, loves to bake. She's told us several times that cooking is one of her favorite activities. So that is another way she can be involved and kids can be involved and get excited. So one of the things we'll be doing is we'll be creating a really special craft, Kyler and I, for our son Cairo that passed away earlier this year. If you're interested in learning more about our infertility journey, you can click the links below this video or check out our playlist on infertility. But yeah, we'll be making a really sweet craft for him. I actually looked it up on Pinterest, so so we can include him and he can always be present in our household. And so we're gonna be making something, and we're gonna put it in his little memorial section, and I'll be sharing that with you all and showing it to you all. But that is something that you could do around this time too, is like, think about your loved ones, think about the ones that aren't here with us, and think about a special way to honor them during this time. And so I felt like it was fitting and something I always wanted to do, and a way to get Kyler involved as well, so she can always remember and never forget that she has someone very special watching over her. Alright, so one of the things I wanted to show you all on my computer is just those websites that I was referring to in the video, and that is going to be, the first one is Kingdom Preppers. I talked to you all about Kingdom Preppers and how I use that website for lessons for myself and for Travis, but also the most important thing I wanted to point, well, not most important, but one of the things I wanted to point out is the kid type of resources that they have. So if you go on the home page, you'll see Little Kingdom Preppers right up here at the top, and if you scroll down, look at that. They have all type of awesome lessons that you can use here, and you can look at some of the stories. You can download a lot of the picture books that they have for kids and lessons, and then they also have a lot of videos that your kids can watch, and it's also from the beginning. So they got beginners and they have intermediate lessons, and they have a YouTube channel that you can also go on as well, and it's kind of it's actually identical to here, and you'll find some more resources. They have a podcast that you can listen to, so definitely check that out. I've listened to it a couple times myself, and Kyler has too. But there's so many resources. Look at that, bedtime stories and different type of stories and activity books. And the activity packs are really exciting and fun for Kyler, and you can download these here for free. So you can just click there and download. And that is the Kingdom Preppers website. Like I said, I will link this one below. Alright, so the next website I mentioned in the video that I wanted to show you all was the Bible Pathway Adventures. I showed you all the activity books, but I wanted to show you all the YouTube channel because it's really cool. It has children Bibles lessons here. You have international outreach and Bible stories and book samples. So it's really cool, and they have some nice videos on here. You can click up here at the top, go to videos, and you can see a lot of really good references or resources for children. And so I go on here often and watch videos, and Kyler watches videos, and it's really cool. This one is called The Escape from Egypt, Moses and the 10 Plagues. And it's so many different ones. Like, you know, you can learn about Esther and Exodus, the path to freedom. And so I would definitely say check it out. It's a really awesome, a great resource for little ones. And I've already showed you all the activity books. So yeah, check them out. I'm going to link it below. Part 1. And that's the video starting here. Let me pause it. But yeah, so I'm going to link it below. All right, and finally, this is my Pinterest board. There I am. And so this is how I kind of plan a little bit for our food and our crafts and our decor. As you can see, I have Hebrew holidays / feast days here. And so when you click there, you will find, and you can, I'm going to link my Pinterest board below if you guys want to check me out on Pinterest and just kind of follow me. You will find just different recipes I have here for some awesome meals. Yeah, and it's cool. So here's some of the crafts. Like I said, our crafts on Pinterest is more so winter theme based, not like faith based, like, you know, not religious based. Those crafts come out of the Bible Adventures books that you already saw. But when we do like our little winter theme crafts or winter food or cozy foods, I find a lot of cozy winter foods here on Pinterest. And look at some of these cute crafts. It's adorable. And we plan to make some of these things throughout this month. And it's just themed around the season itself. Nothing Christmas based, all winter theme based. Like here, for example, with the little birds, we'll probably do bluebirds instead of red. And, you know, I look up different type of decor on how to decorate the house for like winter themed. Sometimes I'll just type in like Hanukkah decorations and I'll look and get some inspiration there. Wreath decorations, because, you know, I kind of talked to you about wreaths and how we're going to decorate one. I get inspiration right there. So, you know, it's a lot of cool activities that you can find here. This is one of the crafts that we might do, like I said, to commemorate one of our loved ones that passed. So if you have loved ones that passed that you want to remember during this time, that could be a cool craft, like the candle in the mason jar. And so yeah, so definitely check me out on Pinterest. I would love for you all to follow me, and I hope that I've given you all some really cool ideas for this month. These are some of the cozy foods that we're thinking about making. Like I made this lasagna, y'all, and it was so good. Oh my goodness, like Travis loved it, Kyler loved it, and it has now turned into a family favorite. We might try to make this French toast. It's another cozy meal for winter. And then I like this fruit punch drink that I really want to try. But this is stuff you can do all year round. You definitely don't have to wait until the Feast of Dedication or winter time to do it. It just gives us some cool ideas and a great layout for that time. All right, so that is all for this video. Thank you all so much for joining me for another Vlognukkah video, a Q&A, me sitting down just talking to you all about fun activities you can do during this time to celebrate the Feast of Dedications with your little ones, if you have little ones like I do, or older children as well. All of the things that I referenced could be like fun for older kids, but I know that some of this stuff is like little kid based. But anyway, thank you all so much. Continue to follow our YouTube channel. We're going to continue to upload videos for Vlognukkah for the month of December. We would love to have you join the Liggins tribe. If you like our content, don't forget to subscribe. Also, follow us on Instagram at Locked In with the Liggins as well, because we would love to have you join the conversation over there. If you're celebrating the feast day this year, please comment below. We would love to know like how you're celebrating, what you're doing. This is only our second year celebrating, so we're really excited to just amplify it even more. So definitely a lot of love, peace, and blessings to you and your family, no matter what you celebrate. We just want to see you love, peace, and blessings, and we hope you all have enjoyed this video. All right, see y'all. Bye.